आप सुन रहे हैं EBC रेडियो WWTR 1170 AM ब्रिज वाटर, आपकी चॉइस।
EBC रेडियो आपकी चॉइस।
Good afternoon, friends. You're listening to EBC Radio 1170 AM Aapki Choice. I'm your host Alka, and today we are shining a light on a wonderful organization called Akshaya Patra, which is the world's largest NGO-run school meal program serving millions of children every day. Behind this mission are passionate volunteers who dedicate their time and energy in making a difference. Joining us today are such inspiring volunteers who will share their journey, experiences, and what keeps them motivated to serve this cause. So let's welcome Kiran Kothari and Haresh Patel to EBC Radio. Kiranji, how are you doing?
I'm great. Thank you very much. And I must tell you that we want to thank EBC, your whole staff, and especially you for giving us this opportunity to spread the word about an important mission, and which is getting rid of hunger in children in India.
Well, Kiranji, this is such a great, noble cause, and it just gives me goosebumps every time I have you all on the radio. I just wonder, how these little children are getting fed, and how this whole organization, especially in Tri-State over here, so many people have got connected with this organization and they have been supporting this. So let's hear a little bit from Haresh Patel ji. Haresh ji, how are you doing?
I'm doing great, and thank you for having me at EBC Radio. And we are really delighted to have you, providing the support to Akshaya Patra.
Yes, Harishji, thank you so much for that. And so let's ask few questions about so much volunteer and noble work you all are doing. So let's start with Kiranji first. So Kiranji, can you tell me that Akshaya Patra's mission and activities of about unlimited food for education?
Sure. So our main mission is very simple, that no child in India shall be deprived of education because of hunger. Now, if a child comes to school and if he or she is hungry, very hard to concentrate on education, right? Mm-hmm. And so what we do to that end is we serve midday meals in government schools all over India. And you'll be surprised to know that we prepare every single day, over 2.3 million heart nutritious meal, and then deliver it to over 24,000 schools all over the country in India. Kids are literally waiting for this meal because some of them have no food at home in many cases, which is unfortunate. So that's our mission. That's what we do. It's a very simple mission, but it's a very important mission because hunger has been a big problem in India and actually all over the world.
Right. So how do you manage? You feed children in India. So how do you support them?
Here is how it works.
Yes.
So what we have, just to give you a little bit of background, we started in year 2000, very small, and we were serving only 1,500 children at that time. And then we very quickly scaled up thanks to the generosity of many, many organizations, like you're talking to, the volunteers and all over the world, actually. Mm-hmm. And we started preparing and working very high-tech kitchens is what we started doing. And once these high-tech kitchens were ready, we were now able to serve between 10,000 to 50,000 or as high as 250,000 meals from just one kitchen. That's the scale of the kitchen that we have. These are very high-tech kitchens, and three things are extremely important when you are feeding children, right? One is this. It has to be nutritious. Yes. So we clearly think very hard to make sure that the meal that we serve is nutritious. Second thing is it has to be hygienically safe, because the last thing we want is we feed a child and he or she gets sick, right? And then the third thing is, if the food doesn't taste good, guess what? We can serve them, but they will not eat it.
Yes.
So keeping those three elements in mind, we started preparing meals. So our kitchens start very early at 5 o'clock in the morning. By 10 o'clock, all the meals are ready. And then they get, we put it in trucks, and literally thousands of trucks go all over the country in India.
Yeah, I'm
and
sure.
go to the school midday.
Yeah, I'm
And
sure they
that's
must be following the whole timeline because कहते हैं ना
Yeah.
स्कूल में lunch का time आया घंटी बजी तो everybody runs for the tiffin boxes and they eat their lunches. So same here, when the lunch break happens, they get the meal. So
Yeah.
meal has to be reaching to the schools on time.
On time, exactly right. And we do it every single day. And we are very proud to say that we have not missed a single meal.
Missed.
And counting from when we started, we have served over 4 billion meals.
Wow,
Billion with a B.
that
Yeah,
is.
so this is amazing feat,
Yeah, it is really, really amazing. And Harish ji, I would like to ask you, I know no organization can survive without fundraising. And for fundraising, we all have to do different things. Sometimes you do gala or different events. So now Akshaya Patra is having their 2025 gala. So can you talk a little
Right.
bit about that?
Sure. On October 11th, Tri-State chapter of Akshaya Patra will celebrate 10th anniversary at Marriott Newark Airport, New Jersey. The fundraising event will have cocktails and networking opportunity, a live performance by Pan Masala, South Asia Capella Group, delicious appetizer and dinner from Mughal Catering, and also you will have an opportunity to experience a view of beneficiaries' videos.
Wow. So how can our listeners or somebody who want to be part of gala, how can they, get involved?
Sure. In year 2016, the Tri-State chapter started their first gala in Martinsville, and about 200 people attended the gala. In the few years, we had overwhelming support from our local communities, and the last year we had about 500 people attended the gala.
Very
To be part of this noble cause, person can go to apusa.org website.
okay.
You can click on upcoming events and select Tri-State Gala to register for the upcoming gala. For further information, person can contact Tri-State at aporg.org.
Okay, so there are two ways. They can go to apusa.org and click on events, and they will find the details about the gala. Another
That's right.
other one is Tri-State at apusa.org.
That's correct. Yes.
Okay. All right. So they can become a sponsor, or they can buy a ticket and they can attend the events, right?
Yes. There are various level of sponsorships we have. And also person can come by himself or herself, and they can buy individual tickets.
Okay. And
All that information is available at apusa.org website.
Okay, apusa.org and click on events. So all the info will be there. You can purchase your ticket or take the whole table or sponsor, whatever. Still plenty time is there. You can still support. There's never little time for Akshaya Patra. You can always do it, but sooner the better. So that
That's correct.
they can, prepare for the food and seatings and all that. That will help them out. So Kiran ji, tell me, what is long-term goal of Akshaya Patra? You told me just now that 2.3 million meals you're making every day. So,
That's right.
So what is
So-
the long-term goal now?
So the long-term goal, so I'll give you a little bit of two things, short-term goal and long-term goal.
Sure.
If you think about it, the long-term goal is this. Akshaya Patra does not want to exist. What that means is there is no hunger. That would be the ultimate goal. But clearly, in order to get there, we need to continuously do better things and feed more kids, right? So what we do is we plan our kitchens with, partnership with the government of India. Right now, there are 78 kitchens. We have 12 kitchens in the process of construction, which will add capacity of up to maybe 1 million more meals every single day.
Wow.
So our goal between next 2 to 5 years is to go from 2.3 to as high as 5 million children every single day. And just to give you, and these are, quantitative data, but if I can have 1 minute to talk about the qualitative and the societal impact of this. What it does is when kids know that they are going to have meal and a very good meal, hotly, readily prepared meal, the parents actually encourage kids to go to school. So the attendance in school goes up, and especially for girls, because, our traditional role for girls and women is changing because of the world of business, right? So what we need to do is to make sure that the girls are also educated. And so this gives them an additional incentive to send them to school. So attendance goes up. Once they have a good meal, healthy body, healthy mind, they concentrate on education, their academic performance improves, and then ultimately it offers every child a potential to be successful and break away from the cycle of poverty. That's the ultimate societal benefit of what we do.
And
So that's our
hopefully,
short-term and long-term goal.
hopefully they'll take the baton and take this mission forward. What was supported to them, they should start to support others once they become somebody, like, after getting all this education and, so much of polishing and treatment they get there with support of Akshaya Patra. And we want to see them shining someday.
Actually, that has already happened. Many of the beneficiaries who benefited from this program have already graduated because we have been doing it for over 25 years now.
Yes.
About 25 years. So, they started from first grade, now they are graduated, now they graduated, and now they are in their jobs. Some of them are lawyers, some of them are doctors.
Wow.
Some of them have come back to work for Akshaya Patra's kitchens because they have those expertise. So those things are already happening, and it will happen more and more because they see what the benefit that they received, and they see the importance of continuing this mission. So sustainability is extremely important, and that's one of the reasons why if you are increasing the number of kitchens and the food requirement, it's feeding 2.3 million children, we process over 500 tons of food every single day.
That is...
So we clearly have technical advantages and massive scale, which gives us economies of scale. So here is really the most important number that you'll be surprised about. What we are able to do because of our technology and the efficiency at which we perform, we are able to one child for an entire school year midday meal for just $20.
That is like unbelievable, but Akshaya Patra is doing that. It is spending only $20 to feed one child for the entire school year.
Yeah, and that's, I look at the $20 bill in a different way. Like, if you go to Manhattan, you probably spend $40 for parking. For that, we end up feeding two kids for an entire school year. The scale is and the efficiency is so good, and we are so happy and proud about it that we are able to do this. And we want to continue to grow and make sure that more and more children benefit from this program and take advantage of this program.
Kiranji, I feel like, look at ourselves. Like when we all were married and then we got our kids, what was our mission? Mission was only looking after our children and making sure they get everything. They get the best food, they get the best education within the limits what we have. And till today, our generation has been only taking care of our children. So now if those people who have experienced and felt like they did throughout their life, they only took care of the children, just think of thinking little outside the box and support at least one child who is outside and suffering and is in poverty, and that $20 for one child is going to be giving a huge brightness to a child. And if they do more than like $20, nothing, as you just said, you don't get anything in Manhattan. And even you get one pretzel in Manhattan is costing like $15, and now the prices are going higher and higher. So little contribution, if our community people who are listening, they can do, that is really going to make a big difference in India to these children who are really needing your help. So $20, again, go to apusa.org and you will find all the information how you can support or sponsor or donate. So please, I encourage you to go and look at the site and see what Akshaya Patra has done, and try to open your wallet and try to support this organization, and do your best. Just even if not too much, just to a child, So
that is so true, and you said it so well, because it gives child an opportunity, and now they have a chance in life.
Yes.
This is like a lifeline for many children. Serious lifeline that they now can learn, they get educated, and be successful in life.
Yeah.
And I know that there are many, organizations who do a lot of good work, and we are one of them. We do it on a very large scale. We do it very efficiently. And everybody has their own charity that they, or a cause they are, they feel good in their heart about.
Right.
But we are able to, tackle more than just hunger issue. Because so if, let's say that you are very passionate about education, well, then maybe Akshaya Patra is an organization you should look at to do something. If hunger clearly is your, cause, then Akshaya Patra maybe should be your charity. The third thing I can think of is girls and women's empowerment. If girls go to school and now they become successful, now the whole family can become successful.
Very true.
So, make Akshaya Patra your weapon. I mean, if you're fighting against hunger and all these issues, Akshaya Patra can become your weapon. And that's just the way you can create a path for eliminating poverty, eliminating hunger, and a life-changing experience for a child.
Yeah. Like when you go to India, when I see people, like you go to temples or, several different places, and all these beggars, they are like, they can do so much in their lives, but they are asking for food, they're asking for money. And who knows what kind of child is that, or whether, if we can help those kind of children instead of going on the street and asking money or food or whatever is their need, who knows where that money is going, right? When they take it and there's gangs or whatever.
Correct.
So now if
true.
Akshaya Patra, through Akshaya Patra, these children can be supported, right?
That's definitely right. And it goes a long way to these children and their future.
Yeah.
So this is, how not only you tackle the hunger issue, but you are creating future for a child.
Yes.
And that's at the bottom of the, bottom line. That's how we can get kids more successful. And if the economy grows because of that, then at some point there will be no hunger issues.
Yeah.
But until that happens, those who are more fortunate and we have the resources, many of us have done so well by coming to U.S. because we had that education base. And we want to give the same opportunity to a child in India who does not have that opportunity right now.
Thank you, Kiranji. Let me ask a question to Hareshji. Hareshji, tell me that how can one help or participate as a volunteer, whether they're adult or a youth, and they want to be a part of the grassroots movement in the U.S. to help children in India?
Sure. Like Kiran mentioned, that Akshaya Patra's goal is no child should be deprived of education because of hunger. Akshaya Patra's midday meal program increases school attendance, improves their health and academic performance, provides a path to success, and breaks from the cycle of poverty. If you believe in this goal, please join in Akshaya Patra's local chapter team. Most of the states in the U.S. have a chapter. As a member of a local chapter, you can spread the word to your friends and family. Also, we have a very active youth ambassador program who supports their local chapters, spread their words in the school, and raise funds. You can spread Akshaya Patra's goal by donating your time or money to eliminate the poverty. And this way, if you are interested, are interested, they can join this organization in any state in America.
Yes. See, as you said, the youth can really, even though here they are not in poverty, they are not in distress, but with supporting Akshaya Patra, getting involved in Akshaya Patra, volunteering their time, they are really polishing themselves by doing so many different things, and they're getting the real hand experience.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah.
And they are very active in their school, and they also learn how we are as a tri-state chapter managing the whole organization.
Yes.
So it's a learning process for youth ambassadors too.
Thank you so much, Hareshji, for giving us such a great information. So now I want to wrap up. Can you, Kiranji, first tell me what last words you want to tell to our listeners or invite them for the gala, whatever you want to say.
Yeah, my 2 words are just join the Akshaya Patra team, because we do wonderful job of making sure that we tackle hunger and we educate kids. Those are the 2 important things. And one does not need to be millionaire or billionaire to make a difference. What we can do and what your audience can do is just join with a small donation and make a difference in one child at a time. Yes. And if we keep doing that, there are approximately 1 million people of our community in tri-state area.
Oh, yeah.
If each one on an average just gives $20, that's a lot of children we can feed in India every year.
Yes.
So to help us sustain this program, because it's an important program, just become a part of it.
Thank you so much. Hareshji, your last words, please.
Yeah, my last word is that Akshaya Patra has 78 centralized kitchens in 16 states and 3 union territories. It serves a hot meal to 2.3 million children every day. Last year, Akshaya Patra was recognized at United Nations for serving 4 billion meals. And Akshaya Patra Charity Navigator has given a 4-star rating to Akshaya Patra. And your 85% of the funds raised by the USA are directly supports Akshaya Patra.
Okay.
One thing I would suggest...
just in 15 seconds, please, quickly.
Yeah, we suggest in your hometown, visit a kitchen and a school, and you will have a wonderful experience.
Thank you so much, Hareshji and Kiranji, for coming on EBC Radio. Listeners, go to apusa.org and click on event, and you'll get the information about the gala, and also support them. $20, 1 child for the entire school year. You can feed them for education. So looking forward to seeing you all at the gala on 11th.